So we want to emphasize that point here. Yeah, that Fiwi culture, whether we come from Jamaica, Trinidad, or Montserrat, or St. Lucia, or Suriname, or Belize, or Guatemala, or St. Vincent, yeah, or Dominica, or Haiti, yeah, or Barbados. Fiwi culture is a Pan-African culture. Yeah, we just have to know them something there and affirm them something there without fear or favor. Now beg no friend who want vex vex. All right. So let's get to this. I'm gonna do one more slide. I'm gonna touch on some. We're gonna go to St. Croix and then we're gonna go to St. Lucia. Yeah. There are also different. This is taken from Ancestral Voices by Dali and Adolfo. And if you don't have Ancestral Voices, get it. It's a very small book. And they've also got 2 DVD documentaries that you can get, you know what I'm saying, to heighten and elevate your knowledge, yeah, upon subjects such as these. All right. And I should also say that they actually traveled to gather the work, yeah, and the information for their documentary. So they traveled to South Africa, they traveled to Haiti, they traveled to Brazil. I believe they also traveled to Cuba, yeah, and them have more traveling for them. Ghana as well, and them have more traveling for them. You know what I mean? So this is about the evolution now of African spiritual systems in the Caribbean. He says there are also differences in the types of forces. There are those that are ancient in origin and have served communities for time immemorial, and those of recent origins. Yeah, this comes back to this point about being adaptable, yeah, according to new circumstances. This is perhaps most evident in the diaspora, where under extreme conditions of oppression and subjugation, slavery and colonialism, new forces were made manifest and added to the cosmological pantheon. In Haiti, for example, new forces are referred to as petro, yeah, spirits, and are similar also found in Cuba and Brazil. So petro, you have 2 groups of lower in Haiti, the Haitian Vodan, yeah. You have the petro and the rada. The rada are the older, yeah, the more mature divinities that come from the continent. All right. The petro are they call it the hot ones, yeah, who were developed in Haiti specifically to deal with or within the context of the enslavement and colonization system. Yeah. So the petro divinities are a bit more volatile, yeah. Then we chop off your neck, you know what I'm saying? Because when we're there in oppression, without for know of a chop off some neck, you know what I mean? You know, and so the petro channel the chop off the neck energy, you know what I mean? The burn down plantation vibration, you know, adapt them therefore. And that's not to say that the rada don't deal with that, but the petro is specifically designed and come in that environment, you know, where things have to burn up, yeah, and dash way, and slap up, and chop up, and shut up, and all them something there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have to know these things. All right. Continuing, an example being the force of Agayu in Santeria and the Santeria Pantheon. Yeah. And this is Santeria in Cuba now. All right. An essence correlating with the power of the volcano, but absent in the original pantheon of the Yoruba, presumably because of the fact of the absence of volcanoes in this terrain. Where we are saying that again, because African spiritual systems are centered on harmony, yeah, with nature, as we say, we don't believe in a God, we dance with God, yeah, and dancing with God is harmony with nature, all right? And so wherever environment you put an African spiritual system in, it will mold itself around the natural environment. So in a Nigeria, yeah, or what is now called Nigeria, in Yoruba land, we're not a volcano, yeah, no volcano no exists, yeah, you know what I'm saying, them place there. Volcano exists in Cuba and various places in the Caribbean, all right, and South and Central America and all them something. So you will find that because a volcano is a powerful force in nature, yeah, they will develop, or our ancestors develop a principle, yeah, and encapsulate that natural energy within an Orisha, if that makes sense. All right. So the spiritual system evolves. Yeah. The spiritual system develops. All right. We don't claim to have the all-seeing eye. We never claim say no revelation come for we and tell we everything we need to know forever and ever. Yeah. No, we understand and say life continue. And so we always have things to learn. And the things that we will learn will be personified and encapsulated and deified within our cosmology and our spiritual consciousness. All right. So we ever done that this up. You know, see, we ever done that this up. Yeah. And I want yeah, sorry, Kings and Queens. Me lit the wrong button. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, we want done that this up, and we want to take you go St. Croix very quickly. Yeah. And then we're going to take you go St. Lucia. Anybody who's got a question at this point, feel free to ask it now. While I take you to go to St. Croix, and I'm going to introduce you to one of my mamas. Yeah. My mama them, you know, yeah, we're going to take you to one of my mama them, you know, and we're going to talk about bambule, yeah, or bambula, which is a tradition found in various different places, but specifically today we're going to talk about St. Croix, yeah, in the Virgin Islands. The mama that I'm going to introduce you to is called Mama Chenzida, yeah, Kaina, and not only is she the queen of Bambula, she is also a Garveyite, yeah, and the head of the UNIA ACL, the Universal Negro Improvement Association, and African Communities League in the Virgin Islands. Yeah, I want you to know them something there. And big up to the people that will love talk about what the Pan-Africanists and talk about African and the Caribbean. Fool, for shut up. Yeah, because you don't know what I talk about. But we're going to take it to St. Croix to meet Mama Chenzida, who is doing some serious work, yeah, out there in St. Croix, contrary to popular belief. Why is that screen still shit? Oh, okay, that's supposed to stop share now. All right. Okay, well, you can still hear me? Let me know you can still hear me.
For a beautiful performance. Keeping the energy high. Let's keep vibing. Let's make our way. Get your grace, get your prosperity. Bring that abundance into your household, into your tribe. The moon is up, feel the energy, we're charging.